Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Murphy's Market Minute with Elliot Omenson
And
Nathaniel Vossman. It is the 17th, Friday, the day that will forever be known as the hail apocalypse of 2026. Supposedly there's a major storm coming in. We're going to try and get out of here before it hits. But like everything in life, the weather is just as volatile. Look at that. I tied the weather to the stock market.
yeah, the stock market's just full. Yep, definitely.
But this has been a pretty fantastic week. The great and terrible World War III, the never-ending another forever war, that's all I've heard about for months, turns out to not be.
Yep. Imagine
Possibly. Till next week.
Yeah.
When it changes again. But so far, it seems like they've come to some kind of agreement. Supposedly the Strait of Hormuz is opening back up.
that. Yeah, and the markets have reacted quite well. In fact, they've been reacting quite well lately.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking back, just basically April alone, Nasdaq's up like 17% since March 30th. S&P's up similar amounts. Yeah, about 12%. Nasdaq up 17%. So it's kind of shooting up, and then now we're at all-time highs for the S&P 500, over 7,100.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And then the Dow's almost at 50 again.
Yeah, now I want to throw something in here. Something I haven't done in a while. But I'm always looking for unique bits of data that speak to where things are headed, right? And, there's things in the financial industry that are called leading indicators and lagging indicators and all this kind of, I don't know why you need a lagging indicator. If it's lagging, you already know something happened.
It's too late at that point.
So maybe there's no such thing. Maybe I made that term up. Maybe there's no such thing as lagging indicator, but it's definitely leading indicators. And so I do a lot of things that don't necessarily bring me immediate direct value, but one of those things that I do is I belong to a number of like mastermind groups or organizations where business owners get together. One of those and they range. One of those mastermind groups is 10 local businesses to the Shawnee, Lenexa, Olathe, Overland Park area. Other masterminds I belong to, I have to travel to, and they're owners that own pro sports franchises and stuff like that, right? So they run the gamut of everywhere in between. Yesterday at my mastermind, the local one, it is really incredible to see what's going on. Last year, everything was a struggle. I mean, everybody was struggling. One of the businesses has already doubled his net profit from last year.
Already this year?
In 3 months of this year.
That's a pretty good start right there.
Right?
Yeah.
And he sells a product with a service. He was able to raise the price of which he sold the product, and that accounted for significant increase in profit, and he's still picking up business. Another company hired 7 people last month and is hiring 8 this month. That's incredible.
Yeah.
These are small businesses, right? I would never want to hire 14 people in 2 months.
Probably not.
Right?
I'd hope not, yeah.
Another one of the businesses is opening up a second location and has already hit his profit for the year. He's having these crazy weekends where he's just blowing it out, and his average price point's like $7 a transaction, and he's doing I think $60,000 a weekend. That's $7, right? Everybody is seeing explosive growth, right, at a small business level, and these businesses range from construction to food and beverage to home decor. To services, all this stuff. And so I just love it because it lets me know that to me lets me know where the economy is really at.
Yeah.
It cuts through the noise. It's real people doing real business, having real results. Like, and this isn't just we talk about it. Like, we bring in the P&Ls. I got the P&Ls for 2025, the P&L for 2026, and was offered the P&Ls for 23 and 24 as well. So I'm able to go through there and look at it and actually see real numbers. This isn't just talk.
Bragging about something.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Right. So anyways, I just think you see this happening from everywhere, from small local businesses all the way to the stock market. I think something really incredible is coming. So it's just me.
Yeah. I think the health of small business owners definitely determines, is definitely, like you said, a good leading indicator of the economy.
Yep. And then did you already cover the PPI?
Not yet. So PPI came in for March. Came in cooler than expected, but still
wildly cooler than expected.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty high number. So it's 0.5.
Yeah.
Month over month. But that's under expectations of 1.1.
Yeah. So how they were expecting 1.1 and got 0.5 is beyond me.
Yeah, and then core PPI, which is excluding the food and energy, came in under expectations as well. So 0.2 versus 0.4. And then PPI year over year is 4%.
Yeah.
And so PPI is kind of another example of a leading indicator, though, because that kind of leads CPI. It's like the inflation on the wholesale side. And so usually if PPI comes in hot, CPI would come in hot at following. So we'll see.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to get into? Because I got one thing to kind of end on. It's a global view of something. Not global as in the world. Global as in high up.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. So this takes into account inflation. The median net worth of millennials, age 26 to 41 in 2022, was about $85,000. At similar ages, accounting for inflation, Gen X, 78,000, baby boomers, 58,000. Every generation is getting wealthier faster.
Well, that's definitely a good thing.
It's incredible. And there's just this constant barrage of talking heads just constantly trying to just crap on the American dream, the state of the economy. And I'm not talking about just today under this administration. I'm talking about under every president, every administration. There's more inequality than ever, blah, 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 blah. Well, the fact of the matter is every generation is getting wealthier faster than the generation before it. The American dream is alive and well. Oil's running about 90 a barrel. Inflation is not too bad yet. I say yet because it's ticking up, but I think as the war in Iran settles down, it'll be fine. Supposedly, the Strait of Hormuz is opening up.
Open it up. Hopefully, just stay open, and some of that drama can come to the end finally.
Yep. And the stock market's at highs.
Yep. S&P 7,100.
And people are hiring. We had a great jobs report last month.
Yep.
I think you're going to see it continue. And so it's a great day to be an American.
Damn
this
right.
is Elliot.
Nathaniel.
Signing off.